The fourth floor doesn't exist. No one ever talked about the fourth floor. That was the strange thing. In a building full of people, families, students, night shift workers, you'd expect rumors, gossip, something. But there was nothing. Just absence. Zion moved into the building because it was cheap. Too cheap for its location, right in the middle of the city. Yet quieter than it should have been. The kind of quiet that made your footsteps sound louder than they were. The building had 5 floors, but the elevator panel showed only un, deux, tres, cinco. Zayn noticed it immediately. He pressed the buttons again, looked carefully. No fourth floor. He asked the watchman downstairs. The old man didn't look up. There is no fourth floor. Zayn laughed. Right, but physically there should be. The watchman slowly raised his eyes. For a moment, it felt like he would explain everything. But instead, he said, use the stairs if the lift acts strange. First night, Zayn lived on the 3rd floor, flat 3B. The first night felt normal. He unpacked, checked his phone, and fell asleep. At 2:40 a.m., he woke up, not suddenly, just awake, like someone had called him. He sat up, silence. Then, the elevator. Ding. Zayn frowned. He walked to the door and opened it slightly. The hallway was empty. At the far end, the elevator doors were open. No one inside. Then slowly, they began to close. Before they shut completely, Zayn saw the number. 4. He froze. That's not possible. Second night. The next day, he asked his neighbor, what's with the 4th floor? The man's face changed instantly. Don't ask about that. Why? Just don't. That night, Zayn stayed awake. 2:40 a.m. Ding. The elevator again. This time he didn't open the door. He listened. Footsteps. Slow. Walking down the hallway. They stopped outside his door. Knock. Zayn didn't move. Knock. Knock. Then a voice. Zayn opened the door. His blood ran cold. It sounded like his older brother, who wasn't even in the city. No, Zayn whispered. The voice came again. I'm on the 4th floor. There is no 4th floor, Zayn said. Silence. Then a faint laugh. There is when you're invited. The staircase. The next night Zayn made a decision. He stepped outside before the elevator stopped. Instead of waiting, he went to the stairs. He climbed up, from 3 toward 5, and in between, there was something. A hidden landing. A narrow corridor. At the end, a door. No number. Just a faint 4 scratched into it. The door was slightly open. From inside, whispers. Come in. Zayn pushed the door open. Inside the 4th floor, the air was colder, heavier, hard to breathe. The hallway stretched too far. Doors on both sides, all slightly open. Inside, darkness. Then movement. Zayn stepped forward. The door behind him shut. Click. You came. Zayn turned. Someone stood at the end. It was him. Same face, same clothes, but empty eyes. You saw the lift, it said. You heard the knock. You opened the door. Zayn shook his head. This isn't real. That's what they all say. The doors creaked open. Inside, people standing still, watching. Each one looked like someone from the building. They didn't leave, the other Zayn said. They stayed. Zayn backed away. I'm leaving. The other Zayn smiled. You already left. Zayn froze. What? You left your room. You came here. That's all it takes. The truth. The lights flickered. Then, a sound. From far below, Zayn's voice. From his own apartment. Hello. Is someone there? Zane's heart stopped. That's me. Not anymore. The figures stepped forward. The hallway began closing in. You'll stay here now, the other Zion whispered. And something else will go down. Morning. Flat 3B. The door opened. Zayn stepped out. Calm, normal. The watchman looked at him. Everything okay? Zayn smiled. Yes. Then quietly. There is a fourth floor. The watchman went pale. Zayn stepped into the elevator. The panel lit up. Je, un, deux, tres, cinco. Then slowly, 4 appeared. Final night. A new tenant moved in. At 2:40 a.m., ding. The elevator opened. Empty. But the display showed. 4. And from somewhere above, a whisper. Come in.